Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the 20th edition of the India Digital Summit 2026, organized by the Internet and Mobile Association of India, IAMAI. This year marks a special milestone, 2 decades of IDS, a platform that has consistently brought together policy leaders, industry pioneers, entrepreneurs, and innovators to shape the conversation around India's digital future. IDS 2026 is also the official precursor to the AI Impact Summit. The conference is supported by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, the Ministry of Tourism, DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, and Startup Karnataka, Government of Karnataka. We are delighted to have you all with us for this limited edition themed India's AI Movement, Leveraging the Intelligent Economy. Before we begin today's session, I would like to take a moment to introduce IAMAI. While most of you are aware, for those of you who don't, Internet and Mobile Association of India, IAMAI, is a not-for-profit industry body with over 700 plus members comprising Indian and multinational corporations as well as startups. Over the years, IAMAI has played a pivotal role in shaping India's digital ecosystem and advocating progressive policy frameworks, enabling free and fair competition and promoting responsible innovation. Through policy advocacy, research, industry forums, startup promotion, and consumer safety initiatives, IAMAI remains committed to ensuring the sustained growth of India's internet and digital economy. Before we commence the sessions for the day, it's my honor to acknowledge the partners who have made IDS 2026 possible. Presenting partner Jio Hotstar, co-powered by National Payments Corporation of India and Get ePay in association with Meta. Starting the IDS 2026 Day 2 with Startup Talk segment where innovation meets execution. We will be hearing from 3 exciting startups, each bringing fresh ideas and bold solutions to the table. To begin, please welcome on stage Narendra Rao, founder and CEO, ALTX Forms, as he shares insights into his startup journey. Please help me in welcoming him with a round of applause.
Bangalore traffic, glad that few people still made it. I'm here to talk today about ALTX Forms. Can we bring up the presentation or does it come on its own? Okay, so my name is Narendra. I'm the founder CEO of ALTX Forms. So ALTX Forms started about a year ago. We are still in development. We started enrolling beta customers, and I'm going to talk more about the ALTX stories. So our focus is on the B2B enterprise and small and medium segment. So from all our, management school and college days, we are taught that the decisions are to be made with data. The biggest issue with data in enterprises is that it is very hard to collect data, right? So unless there is data, the decisions are made based on intuition. Very good. So the problem that we are trying to solve today is helping organizations ask right questions and collect data and make decisions based on data. So in the nutshell, if I were to describe ALTX Forms, it's basically a Google Forms or a Microsoft Forms that you might have used. It's plus. So it's fully AI enabled, automated. It helps collect data, it helps analyze data, and it's kind of general purpose built platform. So, so what have we really solved is basically the prompt to decision AI pipeline. So right from collecting data all the way up to making decisions, this entire process is fully automated. So it's basically a four-step process. Ask what you want to, what you need, generate, synthesize, and decide. Let me expand this a bit more. Let's say how we create form. In a traditional sense, if you are creating a form, you go drag and drop, create fields, update labels, and then create a form. And typically creating a form takes sometimes hours. So in our case, across all different verticals, all different domains, the forms are generated with just a description. Describe what you want to create, and the form gets created. So it is not necessarily the form. It could be a form, it could be a survey, it could be signatures, it could be approvals, registrations, opinions. It could be a test, assessment test. It could be anything, right? Just describe, you have the form. And the story doesn't end there. That's just the beginning. So once the form is created, we have fully automated workflow to collect information. And the information is collected from, it could be, it's about from where you are collecting data, right? So it could be your employees, it could be your vendors, or it could be your customers, whoever it is, right? So once the data comes in, the whole process of collecting is one part of it, but once data comes in, what happens, right? So you basically speak to data and get insights. So we have built one of the, I would say best in class analytics engine, RO, which is going to sit on this data and then enable analytics. So let me give you 2-3 examples. Maybe that would make it a little clearer. Let's say you create a job application form. Hundreds or 200 job applications come. So people would have filled up their credentials and whatever the form inputs, and they would have uploaded their resumes, right? And as a recruiter, when you have 200 applications, to go through each of these applications, each of these resumes, and see, to shortlist is a laborious task. So it might take sometimes even, say, half a day or a day and things like that. So in our case, once the data comes in, a recruiter can simply ask that shortlist 10 candidates for me, and AI can shortlist those 10 people, and then the recruiter can take it from there. So potentially, from few hours, the analytics basically brings it down to few minutes, right? Let me give you another example. Let's say you have an internal employee engagement issue, right? And so you create a form, describe what you want to create, and basically describe when to collect. Let us say we collect it on day 0, day 1, day 10, maybe day 30, and then one feedback every month. So the data is coming in every month in that whole process, right? So AI is looking into all this data, and it can clearly tell you at what moment employee opinion is changing. Say from day 0 or day 1, employee is excited, and AI is measuring that. And say by the time 5th month or 6th month, maybe employee slightly starts getting disengaged. AI is giving you an early warning. So it's giving all those insights based on how employee is submitting the data. So, instead of maybe looking into candidates, how during the performance appraisal and things like that, a proactive decision can be made, right? So collecting that data makes it, it kind of unlocks several possibilities. I'll give you one more example. Let's say uh, if I'm a project director, or say VP operations or something, I run about 50 projects under me, and all these 50 projects, the project status comes in through emails. It's very hard me to kind of look into all these 50 statuses, check which one are doing well or which one have issues, where the risks are. It's a laborious process. And imagine that for the same project, the monthly report has come over 12 months period of time. And over a period of time, how things have evolved is quite a task for someone to look into through emails, right? So in this case, if you build a form and then build your analysis goals into the system, then what happens is, as these responses come in, AI is looking into all these responses, and it can clearly tell you, these are the schedule issues, these are the risks, these are the cost implications, and these projects are doing okay, but these projects have issues, right? And remember, these are not vertically built applications. These are horizontal technology platform. So it can work with your finance functions, or with your HR function, with your supply chain, with your customers, with your vendors. It can work anywhere, right? So it's a technology platform which can automate collecting data, analyze data, and it is purpose built. All you have to do is say what you want to achieve and then work backwards, and everything is automated. So obviously, several hours of work can be reduced to sometimes few minutes. And even the dashboard, for example, the KPIs and dashboards are built automatically irrespective of the vertical. And the important part, when it comes to the enterprise market, traceability is everything, and the guardrails are a lot more important. And each and every analytics, whether it is through a conversation, through a dashboard, or through your KPIs, can be drilled down to the specific inputs that are received. And the insights are generated. You can always go back, click through, and see the source of data. So it's not something that AI is making up. You have highly deterministic analytics that is built into the platform. And in fact, even for example, the resumes, from the resumes, for example, we are pulling out each and every chunks of PDF. And then that, if AI has said something, you can always go back and trace it exactly what section of the document has the information. So it's all traceable and auditable, obviously. So the bottom line is, everyone can build forms. Forms are everywhere. It's not a new technology. It has been there for almost 10, 15 years now. But the point is, how forms are built. Forms which are, which would probably dragged and dropped, and building it takes hours. Instead, here you are able to build it in minutes. And these forms are dynamic. You can give a task that this is the kind of insights I want to generate. ALTX can generate those insights. And it can ask you dynamic questions real time. Okay. Yeah, just few seconds. So the bottom line is, these are actionable intelligence that you can build, and the final, where we want, what we want to achieve is, in enterprise today, almost all data is received by email. So email is your data collection tool. Uh, what we are really looking for is to take that portion out where the critical information that are buried in emails are moved to forms and then unlock a lot of opportunities. That's what ALTX is for. So we have started enrolling beta customers, and if someone wants to try it out, welcome. And we also have a stall in the floor down there. Please come and have a look. Thank you for your time.
To stay back for a picture. Sir, you can hand over the remote if you insist.
Thank you.